So for example, when I say make the best of your lifetime, it simply also means how aware are you when 1 minute of your lifetime has already passed? What did you do in the last 1 minute? If you say, I don't know, I just woke up and then 6 hours were gone. Yeah, that means, because you were unaware of what happened in the last 6 hours. But in the moment where you are having different type of practices, when you become more fine. When you become more fine, that means within 1 minute, you have more images. Your camera took more pictures in that sense. You can remember more things. Yeah, so that means 1 minute is like more colorful already for you, filled with more memory than another person in a whole week. He doesn't know what did I do the whole last week. He doesn't know anymore. So that means to become more fine also really translates ultimately into this ability that you are just able to immerse yourself more even into this life. So your experience of the days become longer. The amount of impressions that you are able to suck in becomes more. It doesn't feel like a boring life. You have just become more fine, paying attention to details where other people, they don't see anything moving. You see 1,000 things are moving. And this is where, like, from physical training and to mental training, why this is related together so closely. And this is now speaking about the martial arts, for example. Because I have become fine about myself and know how I am built up, I know where my bones is and which bone is where. Because I know it on myself, I also know it on you. Because we are like this, we are the same human. So what I have discovered about myself, I know you also have it. The difference is now, when now our bodies meet, and let's just say it's about a game, about who can adjust who. Because I know where everything on you is located, I touch you and I adjust you. But if you touch me, then maybe you don't know where my bones are located. So what does it mean that in the moment where you become more fine, you can make better adjustments. Adjustments and feeling of, why am I at the moment so unhappy? What is it that took down my mood today? Yeah, what is it during the daily life which is affecting me the most? What is it? What is the poison that is like poisoning my days and my weeks? What is it that I need to readjust in my lifetime until I finally get to this pleasantness that I am maybe looking for? Yes, and of course, all of this, that you even have the chance to invest some time to follow up in this type of approach, at least the physical security must have been given as a basis already for this. Now, what I mean is, everything that we talk about right now, if we now go to Africa or any other country where the people are still starving and don't have enough food to eat, they don't care about the philosophy that I just talked about. They don't need philosophy. What they need first of all is food. Finished. So these things, to care about what is on your mind and how is your emotion and how to balance yourself and how to reach harmony, this we only at the moment can spend time with, because our physical security is already saved for us. But somebody who does not have this physical security of the body will survive. He simply does not have the mental capacity to even deal with such things. Yeah? And that means even now when we find somewhere in the world people who maybe are then going to see these videos, but they still complain about that they don't know how to pay their bills or whatsoever. Yeah, these people also first of all need to find a way that the security of existence, number one, must have been given. It must be there first of all. Yeah, once it's there, once your existence, let's say, is secured, now comes the question about how to balance stuff out now. But when the existence in the first place is not even there, when you are not even know how you're going to survive next week, these questions don't matter. Yeah. And this is now for other people to know, okay, how to handle things. If you have somebody in your surrounding who is like that, no matter what type of approach you present to him, and he's just not able to put anything of this into practice, yes, maybe because he does not have the capacity and the mindset yet to tap into this way of thinking. Yeah, but then you ask yourself, but why? Because there is something else which is hindering him at the moment. And oftentimes this can be fear. Fear is number one. Fear of existence for some people. Fear of losing is the other thing. Fear is like the main runner. And therefore, these methods, therefore also fear. Yeah, how do we deal with fear, for example? It's just like this. Fighting is not fun. Fighting against somebody else who also is trained, and then even if you have like gloves on, doesn't matter, is quite painful sometimes. And also, very honestly, I don't like even to fight. It's not that I like it, but I feel the challenge about it. I feel how much I need to like jump over myself now to go out there, and just even if it's just training. So that means for a martial artist normally, it becomes like a different perspective when it comes to fear. Because it's all the time when you walk out there that you're dealing with fear. Fear of what if I lose, what if like he hit me, what if I get hurt, yeah, what if I don't stand up anymore. So many fears is it that you are dealing with, but ultimately you conquer them.